What's up everybody, my name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Tuesday, February 4th. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some news of applications that are beginning to integrate runes into their marketplace, and especially their applications or aka phone apps. Now the reason this is important is because one of the biggest problems that we have with runes is the friction. How do you buy these specific runes without having to know all these technicalities of downloading a decentralized wallet, going to a specific website to buy things in bulk? Well, there are these applications that are soon going to be released that I think are going to be a huge game changer, and it will allow other people to buy these specific runes with any cryptocurrency of their choosing. So let's compare Dog Bitcoin, and especially the runes ecosystem, to other meme coins on other chains and how they're performing against the rune ecosystem. So let's go ahead and cover it in this video. Smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page and our X platform, and please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So again, Dog Bitcoin right now is a 330 million market cap. Absolutely a great steal at this very moment, and I think right now this is the time where people should be dollar cost averaging. Now when you're looking at Dog Bitcoin compared to other meme coins, if we're going to go ahead and scroll up here, it's still within like the top 20 ranking, okay? So it's gotten really close to flipping Mog Coin, but right now it's just trying to find its place along with the other meme coin markets. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because a lot of the top meme coins on Solana and Ethereum had tanked over 80 to 90% in this recent capitulation due to the whole FUD storm and manipulation around the tariffs that Donald Trump has actually announced, which, if you don't know, has actually been delayed. So let's go into those meme coins on Solana and Ethereum. So this is what you need to know, and roughly around 10 to 14 billion dollars was liquidated out of these meme coin assets altogether. So let's go and compare GOAT. So GOAT had an all-time high at around $1.3 billion and then has now shrunken to $140 million. And another one, Popcat, which we talked about, over $2 billion now at $221 million. Then we have Mitchie, $360 million now down to $23 million market cap. Down to Lock-in, $117 million now down to $14.7 million market cap. And also Iggy Azalea, the famous token that she was pushing for, $256 million all-time high, now down to $9.2 million. Now Andrew Tate's token, Daddy, $210 million all-time high, now down to $24 million. Then we also have Billy, up $223 million at the all-time high, now currently $4 million. Then Harambe, $97 million all-time high, now down to $5 million. And the infamous Mudang token, all-time high $702 million, believe it or not, is down 76 million, negative 89% from all-time high. Simon the Cat, also known as a cat token, highest point $473 million, now down to 77 million. And one of the scariest things, Dog Whiff Hat, up $4.85 billion in all-time high, now at $983 million. Peanut, up $2.4 billion in all-time high, down $170 million in its market cap, complete liquidation. And one of these famous AI tokens, up $2.6 billion in the all-time high, now down to $417 million. All I've seen is capitulation with AI tokens. Now Chill Guy, one of the more shill tokens and also probably paid to have their centralized exchange listings, was up $776 million, now down negative 94% at $36 million. Also the ACT token, another AI coin, was up $860 million, now down $166 million. Another token, Zerebro, which was up $786 million, capitulated all the way to $55 million. So the list goes on and on with all these different meme coins, and the reason I bring this up is because the reason why these meme coins stopped is because, yes, they're easy to buy on Solana and Ethereum, and yes, there are more centralized exchanges that allow their customers to buy into these tokens, but here's the thing. As much as they can buy, they can also sell. So the selling pressure is actually much stronger. So this is why we focus on Bitcoin runes, because the friction that people complain about is actually to the advantage of Bitcoin rune holders, because there's not a lot of sell pressure and there's not a lot of buy pressure, and that's to your advantage. And we got to talk about Binance listings, right? Because a lot of people have complained, why isn't Dog listed on Binance? Why don't we just pay for a centralized exchange listing, even though we actually need a team for that, and Dog Bitcoin does not have a team, which is actually to your benefit because of things like this. So a lot of these tokens had teams. They paid to have their centralized exchange listing to pump a token. But as you notice in these tokens, all of them have dumped up to 75 to over 90% of their market cap. So the real winners here were actually the team members, the centralized exchanges, and also the insider token allocations to whoever deserved the allocations for that. This is why Dog does not have a team, because what you would have seen was, maybe Dog would have pumped maybe to say, for instance, over $1 billion, $3 billion, $5 billion, but what would have happened shortly after that? You would have seen a huge liquidation event, and it would have sent Dog down 90%. And yes, the token market cap would go down, but also the conviction and loyalty of your community is gone. So this is why Dog Bitcoin was created, is because through the ups and downs of these markets, you actually started to notice on crypto Twitter that the Dog army shows up every single day. It's because there is no insider allocation like this. We don't see massive dumps like this within Dog Bitcoin. It's because we don't see the manipulation. And this is why it's really important to not fall for what is trending, like AI, Solana meme coins, Ethereum meme coins. It's all a trick to convince you to buy into these tokens, which would treat you as exit liquidity. Does that make sense? Now, when you look over to the Runes ecosystem, due to this liquidation event, aka capitulation, the total Runes market cap was actually only down $200 million. Okay, compare that to Solana and Ethereum meme coins, okay? Runes is down $200 million. You're looking over at Solana and Ethereum meme coins, down $14 billion in total. That's a huge drastic difference between the two different chains. And the best thing about this is that Runes right now hasn't experienced its massive pump yet, and that's because we haven't had the applications to allow normal retail investors to buy in, other than the crypto savvy ones. So let's go into who's developing. So this is the recent news. So SlingShot, which is an app that you can download on your phone, allows you to buy Bitcoin meme coins very soon with any other digital asset as a currency. So you can buy Bitcoin meme coins with Solana, Ethereum, or any other currency without having to bridge anything. So you don't need to bridge your Solana over to Bitcoin and use that Bitcoin to buy Bitcoin meme coins. You don't have to do that. So SlingShot is finding out a way to do that with their specific apps. And you can just use any currency that you want. That's a huge deal. And also Vector.Fun, another application that's going to allow people to buy meme coins on Bitcoin very soon. They've also been mentioning and tweeting about Bitcoin meme coins. And obviously you have Ordinals.Fun that will soon integrate OG runes with, say for instance, Dog Puff's $1 billion cap. So this is exciting. We have 3 different apps that are going to launch these specific swaps that you can just buy instantly for runes. And that to me is just one of the foundations that's going to allow runes to blow up. So this is why this is the best time to dollar cost average, because we're very early on in the stage. Now I want to share with you something, which is Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so did you notice this huge spike in Bitcoin's dominance? Yes, it absolutely pumped all the way up here and fought this resistance level. But believe it or not, there's this huge wick right here. Okay, the reason there's this huge wick right here is because Bitcoin dominance isn't as strong anymore. So the reason I'm paying attention to this is because I'm actually seeing a similar cycle that happened in the previous Bitcoin halving when Bitcoin dominance fell and altcoin season began. So as you see here, there's a 1, 2, retracement to 3, pump to 4, down to 5, then all the way down to altcoin season down to 6. I'm seeing the exact same thing here. From the 1, pump to the 2, retrace to the 3, pump to the 4, and then sooner or later we're going to see 5, which is going to signal the Bitcoin dominance falling, and then altcoin season will go down to 6. And that's your signal that altcoin season is going to begin. And that's also going to heavily affect Dog Rune. Now look at this. Now in the next 58 days, which is when February and March consist of those days, we can see within that range, Dog Bitcoin could potentially have a parabola event at any single moment. Or we could be trading sideways, which is completely fine. This is just an old historical data from these two coins. It doesn't mean it's actually going to happen. And as you can see here, we bottom out in the RSI, we bottom up in the MACD. So the reason I keep bringing up the RSI and the MACD is because this is confirmation that we are in a seller's market. That means when there's a seller's market, you need to buy because people are selling. When we're in a buyer's market, most of the times we are either overbought, or it just means that we're in the buyer's market and we could stay up there for quite a bit of time. And we've actually seen it happen here, here, and here. So right now we have within these 58 days to decide what we're going to do with Dog Bitcoin, but right now is the dollar cost average zone because you're in the red box. This is the point where people have to dollar cost average because there's no support level, as you've seen here. This is the moment where people don't have these opportunities to keep accumulating these specific dog coins on a discount. And as you've seen, I brought it up over here and I brought it up over here, guys and ladies and gentlemen. Like you've seen what happens with Dog Bitcoin. And remember, Dog Bitcoin is a very small percentage. It's like literally 0.001% 0.03%, maybe even 0.02% of Bitcoin's market cap, okay? That's very little compared to Dog with Hat, and especially Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, okay? So you have to look into Dog right now. This is the time to be dollar cost averaging, and this is actually where people are dollar cost averaging. So with that said, let me know your thoughts down below, what you plan to do with your strategies, and I cannot wait to read them. So let's go ahead and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page and our X platform to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding Dog of the Moon. Till then, see you guys girls next time.